Want an easy way to grow flowers from seed? Winter can do all the work for you.
Hi guys, welcome to Gardening with Friends. Today we're talking about easiest sowing method called winter stratification and how winter naturally provides it.
Popularized in early 200s by American gardener Trudy Davidoff, winter sowing involves planting cold hardy seeds in vented outdoor containers. This USDA-documented method uses natural winter cycles instead of artificial controls, allowing nature to trigger germination at the perfect time. Many perennial seeds have built-in dormancy. Even with moisture and warmth, they won't germinate right away because natural growth-inhibiting hormones are still active inside the seed. This prevents them from waking up during a brief fall warm spell, only to be killed by a freeze later. When seeds experience consistent cold and moisture over several weeks, a cycle called cold stratification, those inhibitory hormones gradually break down. At the same time, growth hormones increase, preparing the seed to sprout, though germination usually waits until temperatures warm up. Winter sowing works especially well because it allows this entire process to happen naturally outdoors. The freeze-thaw cycles and consistent moisture also slowly soften the seed coat, a process called natural scarification. This allows water to finally reach the embryo, so you don't need to nick, sand, or use other methods to break the seed coat yourself. By letting nature do the work, you ensure your seeds germinate at the perfect time without unnecessary interference. Now, I know what a lot of you probably thinking. Is it too late to start? Or, when is the cutoff for winter sowing? Here is Zone 6b. It really depends on the seed and the weather, especially in years when spring arrives early and temperatures spike in March. As long as we still have some frost in the forecast, you're right on time. For perennials that require cold chill, aim to have your containers out by the beginning of March. This ensures they get enough remaining freeze-thaw cycles to break dormancy. For hardy annuals, you actually have a bit more breathing room and can continue through the end of the month. They'll simply stay protected in their mini greenhouses until their light levels and temperatures are just right for them to wake up. With the timing sorted, let's grab our supplies and get these containers prepped. Almost any clear, semi-clear plastic container can work. Milk jugs, plastic bottles, salad bins, or other fruit containers like those for strawberries and kiwis. You can even use regular nursery pots covered with clear plastic to create a mini greenhouse. These containers can be filled with about 3 inches of soil, which is sufficient for initial root development. Although in some of them there isn't much space above the soil for seedlings to grow, it works for winter sowing. Some salad or fruit containers already come with drainage holes on the bottom and ventilation openings in the lid, which makes them especially convenient. If your container doesn't already have holes, make a few on the bottom for drainage and a few in the lid for ventilation. You can use sharp knife, a heated metal tool, a glue gun tip, whatever works best for you. I use a drill bit to make the holes. I just stuck a few containers together to drill through them all at once to do it faster. The lid stays closed during winter to create a greenhouse effect. In spring, once daytime temperatures warm up and nights are no longer consistently freezing, you can open or remove the lid to give the seedlings more airflow and space. Once our containers are prepped, the next step is getting the soil right. An all-purpose potting mix for container gardening works really well for winter sowing. A lot of people reach for specialized seed starter mix, but for this method, it's actually not the best choice, as it dries out quickly and is low on nutrients. I like to pre-moisten the soil before filling the containers. You want to aim for a damp but not soggy consistency. You can use the squeeze test. When you compress a handful, it should hold its shape without dripping. If it drips, it's too wet. If it falls apart immediately, it's too dry. Fill your containers and gently firm the surface. I'm excited to sow a variety of seeds, some gifted to me by friends and others I collected myself. For larger seeds, like globe thistle, sweet peas or nasturtiums, place them slightly apart. For globe thistle, I separate the seed units from the fluffy head and free the seeds so they can make better contact with the soil. For small and tiny seeds, sprinkle them across the surface. Once sown, give them a mist with water to help them settle, remove air pockets, and increase contact with the soil. And finally, don't forget to label your containers with a permanent garden marker that can withstand the elements. Now, let's look at how not to do it. While sowing the English daisies, I got a little carried away and covered them with soil instead of leaving them exposed. Since they need light to germinate, it might be a challenge, but it's too late to change it now. The spring will tell if they make it. While those settle in, let's look at the list of perennials I'm sowing today. I've chosen several native species like milkweed and pieweed to support our local pollinators. This requires that 30 to 60 day stratification window. Anything marked with a light bulb icon on the table needs light to germinate, so those should stay on the surface. Moving over to the annuals. These don't require the cold chill, but winter sowing still gives them a massive head start. I love using this for added structure and extended blooms throughout the summer. Take note of the planting depths here. Larger seeds like sweet peas and nasturtiums need to be tucked in a bit deeper, about ½ inch to an inch, to ensure they stay moist and protected. Once those are tucked in and labeled, the real magic happens, and the best part is you don't have to do much else. Place your containers outside in natural light. Let rain and snow do the watering for you. Keep those leaves secured. They act as a greenhouse and protect your seeds from birds and critters. Check them occasionally. If the soil looks dry as the sun gets stronger, give them a quick bottom soak or light misting. So why go through the trouble? Because winter sow seedlings are significantly stronger. They adapt to the sun and temperature swings from day one. Unlike indoor seedlings, these plants grow up tough. As you open the lids in the spring, they'll gradually adjust to the wind, resulting in sturdy plants that don't require traditional hardening off. With just a few containers and seeds, you can let the winter do the work, and come spring, you'll be amazed at the seedlings waiting for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening!